Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we got a base defense in 2 hours. And it's about the only thing we have left to do before we get into the base defense is just double check, make sure we don't have any SP left to spend. And while we're in there checking out individuals, there's a couple promotions I think in there that we can get done too. So let's do that first of all, just to make sure we're totally ready for this base defense. Now the two ships that are there are, and we'll do this first, the Contaminant and the Stray. So let's take a look at our soldiers there first. Just make sure there's no SP to spend that can help us out. And we're going to go a little extra will for you, Eddie, to up your quick aim possibilities. And Angry Azel, you're fully laden, and part of me wants to give you more carrying power, but the other part says we don't need to worry about carrying more than what we have until we get Boom Blast and more will to use the Boom Blast. So we're going to focus on the will with our SP there. Marcus, Fragger Joy, we're going to save up the 6 SP that you have here. Otherwise, your weapons give us a good balance for our base defense there. And Tezcut, the one thing I did with you then changed is I gave you the neural pistol here, the Synedrian neural pistol. Now that we've picked up extra ammo for it, I felt having 2 up-close weapons was kind of, you know, unnecessary. One will do. And since you're Tezcut, we're going to let you cut with your blade and deal with it that way. I like the idea. You have a more powerful shredding pistol, and you have the paralysis pistol when the opportunity presents it. So that way you don't always, you can stay a little bit at a distance if that's the way it plays out, and you know, we'll just go from there. And maybe one of these days I'll actually get a chance and use your stomper legs and see if that can help us too. Cecil, Stubborn, Samuels, we're still holding on to this high malfunction weapon just for those times we might need a little extra pop, but you still have good base weapons anyway to get us through. Vrantio Zeus, now you do have some, and your willpower is pretty good, so you know what I think I'm going to actually do is work with you on a little more strength so you can carry. You got some heavy weapons you're carrying right now. This one's weight 5. Well, I guess both these are weight 5, and I think I'll go with the strength just so we have the ability to carry more stuff, like now that we can make missiles, carrying an extra missile. Although on this particular mission, since we don't usually have a lot of opportunities to shoot them, we'll still keep it the way it is at the moment. That'll help us more when we get on open maps to be able to carry an extra rocket. Gandhi, you got a nice weapon here, and yeah, that's just the way, at least for the moment, we're going to keep it. You know, we'll give you a little strength too, because I can see the need to get you carrying, being able to carry more. So we'll do that to help you out. Paul, Forrest, Reynolds, you know, our new armor is coming on board, and it would be nice to even get you out of your swamp rat kind of armor. But you know, the Synedrian, the best of the best for snipers, only gives you +1 aim on the body armor difference, so it's not like drastic. So it's not like that drastic. It may feel like it's better, but I think we're going to save these for at least the first one for our other infiltrator out there who's wearing the clunky heavy armor. I think he needs it. It's going to make a bigger difference for now my names are popping out of my head left and right, but Citizen Sturmovik, I think, is the one. Finally, it came to me, and I think he has higher needs for that weaponry. So we'll leave you as is. It's not that bad. I don't like the independent weapons, but the independent armor really isn't that bad. Landon Avery, you have a good mix of weapons. I don't think this one has high malfunction yet. We haven't overused it yet. What I'm going to do for you, though, is just hang on to your SP. Dramatic suspense for nothing. Citizen Eileen, you got the good balance, no SP to spend. Felipe, you got nice balance on what you have to offer. We're not going to spend your SP. So the team that's going out, I think, is ready. I think we've spent everything we can. They have the proper weapons to get us by, I think, for this base defense. Steve Penine, you have a promotion, however, and this is a big one for a sniper. Master Marksman, increasing and improving your aim when there's no enemies within 10 tiles. That is clutch for a sniper. And in fact, I am fine dipping 2 into the pool just to get you that extra spot of will up to that. 12 is somehow a magic minimum number in my head, and you're now there. Now we do have somebody else in the base that I noticed has a promotion, and the Dave got up to level 3. Look at that. We got to get that armor rolling off the presses here so we can get these guys out in the world, helping us in constructive ways that way. In the meantime, your training's going well. Let's get you quick aim. You are officially, in my mind, a sniper now. We'll give you SP for willpower there. All right, we're ready to go there. The only other thing I'm going to do is I want to show everybody the Citadel timer. It was pointed out to me, and because I missed it last episode, the lair has converted to a Citadel. We just kept skipping it because other things came up, and now we got to play it as a Citadel. Oh, baby. The only thing that hasn't changed is there's still only 2 days left before the attitude drops dramatically with New Jericho. So I'm really going to have to keep that in mind and weigh what we're looking at here before heading up north, potentially to the Barrett. I may, and I'm going to give myself these 2 more hours to think about it, I may just have to come down here and attempt a Citadel before going back up and dealing with flyers and behemoths and what could soon be a corrupted haven. So the good news is with our corrupted haven, we got it gave us 5 points because we had the airship gave us 2 and the corrupted haven gave us 5. So if this does go corrupted, that would do it for us. Look at that. Just that alone would disrupt the behemoth. So that would be pretty amazing. So we may, I guess I've decided we're going to let our guys heal up and gain their stamina. But other than that, I think we're going to go down to the Citadel after this. Let's get this thing done, lest I get ahead of myself. All right, there we go. Extreme threat level. All right, so it looks like we're starting on the 2nd floor, and it looks like this is the corridor they'll be advancing in. In fact, one of those Tritons is really, really close. Look at that. And what's nice that he's close is he's a marksman, and I like the idea to be able to hit him at a close range before he can hit us. So I'm not upset about that. We have another weapon over here, independent, not the scariest of weapons. The other guy we see is back here. Grenade launcher and another weapon, but he's at distance, so at least right away he's not a threat. And then we have a pure claw dude right here. And he's a little bit of a bulky guy. Doesn't exactly have the quickest of the legs, though. So it'll be a couple turns before he gets up to be able to hurt us. So there's the enemies we see so far, I should say.
What's the plan?
And Felipe. I'm trying to think. I'm almost thinking right here. You would still see the guy, yet pretty much. Well, no, this guy would be able to get up to an angle to hurt you. But you could get the first round of hurt on this guy. The problem is we would have to be able to make sure we hit that torso, or he's gonna play hidey on us. So, where is everybody else? Let's just kind of look around and see where everybody's hiding. Okay, we do have some others down low. It landed Avery, and okay, here's the other group. So both the balconies are cluttered and full of our operatives. All right, maybe we can find a way to get a sniper or two down to lower level. And I think, look at this, Forrest. Weren't you the one in a prior base defense that jumped down to this position and later on got a headache from another sniper? Well, let's see if we can get you down here to be able to zero in. Let's hope we can find a shot on that guy's torso. Well, it says I can see this guy from here, but my bigger worry, my bigger concern right now is the sniper. So we're going to bring you down here for a shot.
I'll be right there.
And we're going to take a look and see if that torso of his is visible to us. Oh, doggone it, it's not. Well, yeah, the other thing we can do is, do we have the ability to step one more step to the side? The little side step shuffle. We're gonna learn a new dance step here, and we're gonna try it
Ready
again.
to engage.
Oh, I still don't see him very well. Doggone it. So just so your shot is not wasted, we're gonna go against the sensor head back here and see if we can start hurting this guy. Ooh, that was a miss. That was a pretty dang good shot too. We've had a habit lately of having some really difficult misses here. If I come down here, it's telling me I'd have to come over here to be able to get a line, and at that angle, well, yeah, we know we don't have a good shot at that angle against that torso. So we really do have to try and count on you, Felipe, to come up here and give us a hit on that torso to try and keep him from disappearing.
Time for the push.
All right. Maybe he'll turn and we can see the torso better, like that. Still not a guarantee that we'll take it out, but we got to go for it. Oh, we did it! Look at that! Okay, feeling a lot better now about taking this guy out. I do believe we will back you off, however. Felipe, you did your job. Step aside. All right. Feeling a lot better about that one. So what we could probably look at doing, who else do we got up here again? Oh, that's you, Marcus. Let's bring you here with a chance to hit. We can always step one forward if we think that'll help, but at least from here we know for sure we can get you back into cover. Let's come down here and check your shot, although, Marcus, I want to do it with a sniper first, no offense. And quick aim.
Finger on the trigger.
And we're going to do this now that he can't disappear on us. Oh, did we hit the freaking wall? We are just not on as a sniping team right now. Oh boy, are we not. Stay right there for the moment. Holy smokes. Now, Marcus, how far can you dash forward? If I did double dash to about here, I don't think I could reach up to here. And I probably, the safe bet is to get here to try and get a shot on the guy. It's not great distance, but that's what we're going to try with you. You'll still be in what looks like it'll be crouching cover. Yeah, and there's the cover we're going to take right here. It's not crouching cover either because of that one little box up there.
Ready to fire.
We're just going to center on in and try and hit as best we can. Looks like we hit a lot of gun on that one. Yeah, we damaged the gun a bit, but it's still there. Now we cannot, because I know we don't have any frenzied priests on this baby. Whew. So what would be nice is finding another way to get another shot down there, but I don't think we're going to have anybody who's going to have an angle. None of my folks remaining up here, Citizen Eileen or Eddie the Hilarious, can run over far enough and still be able to get a shot to help us out. So this is what we're going to do. I need you up close, Verantios, with that massive weapon of yours. It's really not a boom blast kind of a map. And we're too close to the ceiling, so you can't jump that far. Oh, I'd rather... Why couldn't you start on the ground? Oh, man, that's going to be the same problem for you too. No. Not quite. And if we jump you here, we're going to cross our fingers that we're close enough for a war cry to prevent this guy from shooting. Since the other ways I was trying to do it didn't work, let's cross our fingers on this one.
Here's a little trick.
And at least he can't shoot the big gun at us coming up. At least that part of the mission was a success. What I'm thinking, does he even have a pistol? No. Fine with that. What I'm trying to think with you then, Tezcat, I don't quite have the range. I would love to get you up near the front. I'm worried you may take a shot from our bud back here, but I'm going to park you in here so you're up close. Both to either slash for us or lean out and take some pistol shots for us.
I'm going in.
I have a feeling with everybody else it's going to be more of a positioning kind of a deal now. Azel, angry Azel. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of get you here. I don't think we have to worry about anybody having an angle to shoot you from here. And we'll get you near the front that way. We'll do the same with you, Vrantios, and that big old chaos weapon of yours. Rather than bunch you up, we'll kind of keep you a little separated. Now I do have another individual over here, and I'm thinking about bringing you up here, Landon, and kind of overwatching with your shotgun. I'm hoping we would be able to, yeah, you'll be able to get up there with 2 dashes and then still be able to overwatch, or maybe 1 dash and still be able to overwatch. In fact, I think if I bring you here, that'll give you a nice angle with the shotgun. Nobody's really close enough yet to be able to shoot back at you, I'm hoping.
Let's go.
And let's take the shotgun for this one, because your cone is going to be relatively short range here, and that plays right into the shotgun. Now we can think about what are we going to do with our snipers. Eddie, we're giving you this position. It's just going to mean a bunch of pistol overwatches from my snipers, which, you know, is not always ideal. Trying to think. I don't. As we learned, if there's a sniper at this kind of an angle, this place right in this zone here is not super safe. But at the same time, I think what we'll do with you, Citizen Eileen, we're going to run you here with the hope that maybe you can take up a spot over here at some point, because there's just not a lot of cover back here anyway. So we're going to bring you here. I could have kept you up there and just overwatch from there, but I'm not feeling a super strong push yet. So we're going to try and change our locations until I feel more threatened.
Nothing's getting past me.
I have 2 more pistols to get overwatched. And there, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Let's see what happens. A little bit of a hit, but we were able to return probably more than he dealt out against us. That's always a good trade-off. Wasn't that fun? He spit out the mist but kept himself visible. I really hate the mist. Oh, he's got agile legs. Will he be able to reach us? We sure aren't hitting him until he did that. Yeah, there's always at least one, usually 2 or 3 mind fraggers. All right. So good Overwatch for Landon Avery. Basically, good job overall is all I got to say. Now we have to figure out how we want to deal with these guys, and there's a lot out there. It would be nice, to be quite honest. I wouldn't mind somebody up here near the front if they have a grenade to kind of blow away some of that mist, because it really makes targeting things really bad. And I didn't quite notice what this enemy was over here. What I'll probably do, Gandhi, is bring you to this point with a close range overwatch with your weapon, and then maybe not. I can bring you here. I'm thinking of well, once again, potentially getting up to this corner and just war crying everybody we can reach. But I'm going to do that last with you, because we may just decide to step over here and overwatch. Depends on how many we hurt, how many we kill, and we'll go from there. How about if I come over here on a single dash, because I could come in here, dash, go zap, zap, and start thinking about hurting this guy that way. He's only bleeding 10, so if we get him soon enough and then deal with the map and end it beforehand, maybe we can get a good capture out of this. Let's dash up here.
Double time.
I guess common sense would say blast them away. That gives 8 paralysis. With the body injured, we aren't going to need a full 21. 16. We'll be in the neighborhood of having them pretty immobilized. So let's go for it. Yeah, 21. And we're almost there. What we're going to do is dash back out of sight again, because I don't want to keep you there. Alright. What we could think about doing is, Tezcat, we might be able to take your neural pistol and finish the job that was started, but I don't want to commit to that quite yet, because I'm thinking Stomp is 2 actions. So then, and Stomp is a radius of only 5, so we'd only end up stomping in. So what we're going to do with you, Tezcat, is I'm going to bring you here. See what our shot looks like with the neural pistol, and see if we can finish the job we started.
Already there.
Who else did we see? What else is there? Was there really something we didn't know about? Now, does this guy have a shotgun? Yeah, but we have snipers. I'm doing a lot of the close-up work so far, and then we'll bring, because this guy's kind of out of sight of the snipers. So we'll try this.
Yeah. Sure thing.
And I think we'll just pop one more in there for good measure. Come on, stick your head out. Okay, I guess you're just not going to move anymore. You're kind of slumped over. All right, now we can let him be. You did your job. You and Enrique, Felipe, did your job. So let's park you back in here.
Easy enough.
All right.
Let's show 'em what we can do.
Let's let some snipers take over and see what we can clear in the center. This kind of a layout with enemies makes me think of always had me thinking of Long War of the Chosen that I like to play, and having somebody with a trench gun and just blowing them all over all at once in one shot. But that's, well, not a feature of this one. So let's get over here with you, Eddie. You have the quick aim now. Let's use the quick aim now. While they're filling the field of fire, let's use it. The question becomes, I don't like the mist. So before we take these shots, do I have anyone, I repeat anyone, near the front that has a little old grenade that can be used? What I could do is actually bring you out here, Gandhi, throw a grenade in here to try and clear Let's see what a grenade toss looks like from here, because it would still then allow you to back off. That would potentially clear away a nice amount of mist and actually potentially give us a little damage at the same time. So let's give this toss a try. And I like that, Gandhi. Thank you. So your turn this time. We're going to tuck you right here. Your turn this time was good for us. I can always have one of our other heavies, Angry Azel, and Vrantios Zeus jump over here for a war cry, depending on who's left active over here as a backup option.
Let's show
so
'em
now,
what we can do.
well, there's still a little miss that might make our shot hard to see, but let's take a look at it now. Yeah, these folks are just a little bit easier to see. Unfortunately, those Tritons are very lucky. The Triton is very lucky, but we have somebody who could potentially run up and shotgun him in the face. So let's just start taking a look at some of these. That's a shield. We have kind of a carapace shot here, and a grenade launcher. There's a lot of people lined up. Let's face it. Let's take the shot and see what we hit. Carapace, very good. Let's follow it up again.
Identifying target.
And we're gonna kind of zero in the way we did before, right here. And I see a lot of red on that one. Oh wow, you hit the Triton. Wow, what kind of a shot was that? Where you take out a? Oh, the grenade hit part of him on some of that, but you hit the Triton. What do you know? He's gonna bleed out. We can ignore him now. And nobody's on Overwatch, which is quite a blessing. Now this guy only has 16. This guy, this is where you, Landon Avery. I'm gonna have you have some fun, and we're gonna dash you in as far as you can go, and we're just gonna kind of see who we can blast away at, and then bring you back. Now we've seen even more enemies by coming out here. But of course, we don't see this guy. This guy's speed is 16, but these two in a row are a little bit hefty. Now we also see this guy with the gun and the. Let's just see what our malfunction rate is, and it's amazing and wonderful. I couldn't ask for more. So this guy is a claw dude that we could potentially very easily take out, and he's the lead claw dude that could hurt us the most. Let's try this. Oof. He's not even going to bleed out, but we definitely slowed him down to 10. Now we're just going to get out of the way.
Pushing on.
And let some others take over. Let's see, Citizen Eileen. I really do kind of need you in cover.
Receiving.
Who do we have left over here? We have you over here, Marcus. So Marcus, we could. Oh, unfortunately, your willpower is not there. I used. Yeah, that's why I like to get us up to 12 as a minimum. You aren't quite there. You're too new. We haven't quite gotten you there yet. If I got you here, you'd be susceptible to being shot at. What I could do is dash you over here, see about what kind of a shot you have to take, and then step you back. Now these guys are gonna. I don't want to waste the firepower on those guys. Let's focus in on this guy. I think that's our best opportunity here. There, we slowed him down. Now we're going to back you off. Alright. Now we're going to come back to our snipers to work with us. Paul, Forrest Reynolds. Let's start with quick aim. They're kind of lined up, and I do not want to hit that guy in the front because he's going to bleed out. I guess what we'll do is we'll try the old pincer shot right here. And we hit the shield instead. At least we hit something. Let's try again for the old pincer. Although one shot of yours, you're going to need help. Won't take out the pincer. What did we hit this time? The pincer. So the pincer's really hurting. The pincer doesn't have much left. The pincer just needs, oh yeah, just a little bit more help to take it out. I'm kind of hoping here that Cecil, you might have it within you to help us. Oh, you telling me you can't see anybody from there? Telling me you're only going to give us one shot to help us out? It better be a good one. Yeah, that pincer's not perfect. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for this guy with the gun in the back. Because if we do connect, we can hurt him bad. Oh, I think we went under his arm because we hit something behind him. What were the odds? What were the odds? Take a step back. We're going to go back to pistol overwatching for those guys that'll be advancing. So let's get everybody set up with their pistols right now.
Ready.
I'm really nervous about bringing you over here, not in cover, because there's a lot of individuals with weapons. So what we're going to have to do with you, Citizen Eileen, is overwatch that opening instead. Unfortunately, I'm feeling that's just what we're going to have to do. We're going to move you a little closer and angle you off a little bit more. And see about overwatching you, say like this. Avrantios, I think what we'll do, if I get you up here, if you can jump into that corner, yes you can. We're going to jump you in the corner for a war cry, and then you'll be close with your big ol' heavy weapon once these guys get out of the way to be able to come around the corner and help us out. So we're going to try that with you.
Watch this.
Alright, fortunately we were even able to hit this guy with a gun. So if he even steps out, he won't be able to shoot. So that's really good news. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you over at this angle here, Angry Azel. We shouldn't need a war cry because that's already been done. You aren't any closer to help us out, but you're going to be real close, and I'm going to hold you back. So hopefully nobody can hit you, and then you'll be able to step out for a potential shot. And we'll have to coordinate because I don't think you'll be able to squeeze through there. We're going to have to probably move Angry Azel first. We're just going to keep you right there. And now, let's get our pistol overwatches going for the opening for anyone who dares come through the opening. One more pistol.
I'm on Overwatch.
All right, we are as ready as we're going to be. Oh, nice Overwatch. Good job. Our pistols at this range just aren't. Oh wow, we actually hit on one. He better not be able to do that. Okay, good. Ooh, another Triton unseen. He can shoot, but he must have an independent weapon because that was a crappy shot. If it wasn't an independent weapon, he's just not proficient. Let's face it. Okay. I'm thinking this. He's going to bleed out even if we zap him. I'm wondering if Do we have anybody high enough level?
What's our move?
That would be you, Landon. Oh, there's so many different options. There's so many different things we could try. So many different things I would love to do. Yeah, it was an independent weapon. That's why you, Citizen Eileen, are still standing strong with hardly any hurt. Let's see. If I come out this far, I can go zappity. I can go zappity zap on the mine fragger. But then we have to have answers for other things. So we're not quite gonna do that yet.
I'm here.
Angry Hazel, I'm gonna have you blow this guy away. Is what I'm thinking. So would you step right here and do the honors? In fact, I'm gonna have you come. Trying to get you, so we're unblocking Enrique. So we're going to bring you here because that gives you a decent angle without too much distance to get the job done that we need done. So let's bring you here. Holy smokes! There's more mine. Well, I even said there's usually a lot of mine fraggers. Let's just take your shot. We're gonna focus right in there. Because we don't really need to do, we only need to do so much damage. Now if we focus down here on the leg, we should be able to hit it enough. I hope. To take it out.
Scratch one.
We called that one. Now, Enrique, Felipe Enrique. Let's just call you H11, that's easier on my tongue. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to dash you over here, zap zap twice on this guy, and start the ball rolling that way. Uh-oh, there was Overwatch we didn't know about. But you took it. You took it. And you held up strong. All right, let's run you back. Now we can finish it off. If I came here, I would have 2 shots. Problem is, we have other issues out there. So let's think this one through. Who can I really see from here? Not a whole heck of a lot, Gandhi. And I still want to be able to pull you back, because if we don't do enough hurt on this guy, he's got return fire though. I really don't want to mess with him unless I have a better shot. So let's try this. If anyone's going to have a better shot on the guy, it's going to be you, Citizen Eileen. Let's try it from right here. We can do the quick aim and you'll still be able to adjust your movement. This is the guy I'm wanting to hurt. And I don't think we did. Nope. So you'll be able to move out of the way. Not ideal. And I don't know. The crouching you right there is where I want you either, because then you're kind of in the way here. So let's move you off to the side. What we're going to do is we're going to let you, Landon, see about hurting this guy. I mean, Vrantios. Because if you hurt this guy... He's got a nasty head. If you hurt this guy, we have enough to finish him off, I think. Yeah, let's fire your big old gun into his leg. Let me make sure you're holding your big old gun. Yes, you are.
Gotcha.
Okay, he's bleeding. Doesn't need much more. I'm gonna then war cry, so we hopefully pick up these unknowns till I get a chance to check out the unknowns. It also slows down the nearest of the mine fraggers. And then maybe we can just do quick aim with your pistol. Oh, we jumped over to somebody else. Maybe all we need is a little pistol shot to finish him off.
Take one down.
There we go. And then while we're at it, we might as well just do our Overwatch through the opening. Alright. Now, Tezkit, I'm feeling like we're not quite there to be able to bring you out. This guy has, yeah, because there's two guys back here I just can't get to that have weapons.
Channel open.
Cecil?
Heading out.
You might have a shot on one of the two with a weapon. Let's find out if it's any good. It's not really any good, but neither is that. So we'll take a chance. We'll just center on in and hope. Oh, that was a freaking pistol. Well, at this range, I'm not going to move you back into cover. We're just going to take the shot. It's a little better of a shot. And we're going to try it. And we hit the shield. Oh well. Let's switch our weapons this time. We have two quick aims.
Pretty sure that was a kill.
That was a great mindfragger shot, to be quite honest. We don't see anybody else. So we're actually then just going to overwatch you up the middle. Say here. We're going to try and take a look at what you can do for us, Eddie. You have one quick aim, so let's take it and see what you can see. If it's even anything. No, it's nothing. I should have looked to see if you could see anything from where you were. So what we can do, we're going to come out this far. I don't know if we'll be able to see the guy in the back. Well, we'll check it out. Oh, I think we hit something. We took the gun away from the dude. He's still got a grenade launcher, but the big shooter gun is gone. That was pretty bad. I mean, bad as in good.
Okay.
Okay, Tezkit, this is kind of what I was hoping. All we're gonna do is we're just gonna instead, since this thing's Warcry anyway, we're gonna come out here, and we're gonna take the single shot on this guy, finish the paralyzation.
Let's do this.
You won't go back all the way to the cover you were in. But look at that! I love the way they're posed when they're paralyzed. Oh look, you can still make it back this far. Yeah, but if I take a second shot, I can't get into cover. So we're gonna bring you back. Leave you there. So we're getting some nice paralyzations. Gandhi, I think now I'm just gonna I am gonna step you over here now, and we're just gonna see what you can do, not against him, but against him. Will he step out at all? Not really. Oh, that was amazing. Who do we have left with actions? Landon Avery? Oh, if I was thinking you could have... Oh, I could have kept you out there, Tezkit, and we could have paralyzed the Mindfragger. Didn't think about Onslaught over here. Did not think about Onslaught over here. So we're going to bring you out of the way, Gandhi. We are going to... Onslaught takes 4. We won't have it. How far can you dash? But the thing is, now that I've moved you, if you dash and shoot, you won't have a full dash left, and there's 2 guys over here. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is... This guy still has... This Mindfragger, even though he's Warcried, still has... Can't quite see it from here. Still has decent movement. So... Actually, I'm just going to keep you there to the side, away from this guy. We're going to overwatch against... once again, we're going to do that shotgun overwatch right here against the Mindfragger coming up against us. Gandhi, you're done. Marcus, we haven't done anything with you yet. And you don't have enough dash, though. So, I could bring you here, take a shot. And then move you back. That's about all we can do.
Trying to reposition. Trying to aim.
Potential return fire from this guy, but he might not even be able to see us, so maybe he can't return fire. And I didn't expect a decent hit anyway, but we thought we'd try. Angry Azel, get back into your position.
Proceeding.
And here we go. So the Mindfragger knew we were on Overwatch with our shotgun and said, "Oh no, I ain't falling for that one. I am not falling for that one." Does anybody here have a grenade? I'm feeling like we are in need, once again, of a grenade. And if I bring you here, you can throw the grenade and then still step back. So let's give it a go. Test it. Now, I do not want to hit our paralyzed guy here. This is pure Mindfragger and blow away some more mist. That's the only reason I'm doing this.
Target located. Let's do this.
Okay, the Mindfragger's gone. What the hey? We didn't really blow away mist. I thought that was a byproduct of what we did. So, oh well. Didn't work the way I was hoping. Let's see if some of our snipers have the ability to blow this guy away that's on Overwatch. Yes, on Overwatch. You do have 2 quick aims. We're going to give that job to you, Cecil. Oh, how are we missing? You are just off your game today. The stubborn one. Let's hit this time. How about, that's all I can say. Let's hit this time. I thought we were pretty well zeroed in. That little hole right there is what you had to have shot through. How unlikely was that? All right, there goes the carapace. We should have another sniper that can help us out following that up. In fact, Paul, I'm going to move you forward to make that easier for you.
I'll try to get there in one piece.
Since you only have a single quick aim. Yeah, it doesn't look like anywhere. We can at least get him bleeding with the carapace shot. And he's bleeding. And that means we got one more shot to kill him. Unless I want to try going for this guy. But his will points are down to 1, so let's just focus on the kill and see about messing with his will.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to check for will, and you don't have any, Eddie. That's my total fault. As soon as I moved you, I knew what I did. You're kind of on the newbie side, and then I realized, oh, we might not have enough will. So you're going to impress us instead with your pistol. That's how you're going to impress us. Or not. You're not to blame on that one, my friend. We do have others. I just was trying to avoid the Overwatch a little bit because we don't know how far up it'll go. I'm going to try, hopefully not setting off that Overwatch, and bring you right here, Citizen Eileen.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Ready to fire.
We're going for it. There.
One less to worry
Now, we're starting to get the will, and he panicked, just like we hoped. He had weapons, and we needed him to panic. Now, I think I can get aggressive around the corner and start working on these guys. And do you realize he's an Umbra? That big guy back here was an Umbra. I didn't even notice. Okay, file away. Umbras are now a thing. Boy, oh boy. I think I remember they were. Somewhere in the past, I remember that Umbras were going to be a thing. Holy smokes. Well, what we fortunately don't have, with him panicked, there's nobody going to be able to shoot at us. So we can bring our heavies out in the center and overwatch the heck out of his advance. And that's just what we're going to do. In fact, we can bring you right out to the center, Angry Azel.
Rolling.
You have Umbra duty. In fact, we're going to do Umbra duty like this. That'll give you a pretty... That distance shouldn't be too bad, and you should hit pretty well.
Anything that moves dies.
That's what I'm counting on. Then we have you, but we're going to get some others around. See if we can... We have double dash available for you, Landon. We have no dash for you, Felipe. It'd be nice to know what the heck we're dealing with back here. It really would be nice to know. Inquiring minds do want to know. I think what we'll do instead with you, H11, is you have 0, and I don't need your shot this time. We're going to recover instead.
My head. I can't breathe.
And we're going to then see how far I can get you on a dash, Landon. I'm going to bring you right here. See what we see in the mist. We do see one. Triton footpad. Independent weapon. We're going to shoot at him. I don't know if we're close enough for a shotgun.
Have to focus.
Well, we're close enough to hurt him. We won't kill him. And we're just gonna dash on back. Alright. Citizen Eileen. Kind of parked out there in the open, exposed. But we don't... There's nobody who can shoot at you right now. These are paralyzed pretty well. He's panicked. So there's nobody technically who's going to shoot at you. So let's just keep you up there for some pistols. Gandhi, we're going to give you Overwatch duty. We also have you, Marcus. You don't have... Yeah, you do not have the ability to really do much but do this shot. And even though he's already panicked, we're still going to take it. No, he's panicked. We're still going to take it. Good hit. He'll be easy to knock down. In fact, no, he's not bleeding.
Heading out.
And to keep these guys from being a threat, we are going to Warcry Vrantios. And then we'll move you a little farther out here to maybe help us out next time. Depending on what that Umbra does. So Gandhi, we're going to set you over here.
I'm going.
We're going to overwatch with you also. The Umbra scares the hell out of me.
Holding position.
Eddie, all you have is a pistol, and we got all these guys in your way, so we're not going to use it. Let's see if the Umbra is strong enough to fight through 2 heavies on Overwatch. Don't run our Overwatch! No! You weren't even in the picture, you fool! Now we gotta worry about taking damage from this big guy. Oh no! Ouch! That would have been perfect. That stupid Arthron that ruined the plan coming out of nowhere. Well, he couldn't kill us. That's the good news. Landon,
Ready?
he hurt you. You hurt him. And he melts back into the ground. Alright. We have claw dudes. We have all sorts of dudes. What I'm thinking now is it might be time to push over here. You have dash now. Bring you here.
Double time.
And you can actually see these guys now. You'd be able to get 2 zaps here. And you won't quite have him taken out. Let's try this shotgun. Good job. And then we could dash you again. Now, do I have another dasher? Landon, you unfortunately are hurt. Tesket, how far can you get? You can get over here, but it's not enough. Plus we got another gun coming up over this way. Holy smokes. How much will do you have left, Landon?
Ready?
Doggone it, not enough. I was hoping we might have Onslaught on the table, and we don't. So what we're going to have to do is pull back yet again against this guy.
Here. Time for the push.
Alright. Now we have snipers over here.
What's our plan?
You have quick aim. He has a shield. But let's check it out anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, he's hidden pretty well. Unless we just go for the dang leg. Well, we hit the dang leg. Better than nothing. And we can then get you, Citizen Eileen, out of sight. Tesket. Yeah, a single shot from you getting you over here is not gonna cut it. Gandhi, I'm gonna bring you back here for the war cry over here that we're gonna need. In fact, we'll bring you to this corner in case you can reach others.
I'm on my way.
Your turn to do the war cry this time. That takes these. That holds these 2 down. We don't get a good shot here, and we got this guy panicked. So we got to come up with some more hits. Marcus, this is your turn now to gain back your will. So maybe you can dash in here to shotgun this guy next time.
My head.
All right.
Can't breathe.
Tesket, I will bring you out here.
Let's do this.
Let's just see what that shot looks like. We don't need one on him. We kind of need one here because he's getting close to getting out of the paralyzed state. There you go. Good job. Now we can take some random other shot. Why not? And see if we can hit. Might as well. And I think you hit. I think you hit. Now we're not going to stick with it. Yeah, we got some. Well, no, he was infected by the virus, so you did not. not hit like it looked like. So let's once again back you off to be safe. And we do have a guy with a weapon here, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep you with the potential to get shot. Nah, I'm not.
On the move.
Because he'd be able to stand there and shoot twice, and that angle with full cover is not much cover.
Do we have a plan?
So, Landon, we're just going to overwatch with you
Playing it safe.
against the claw advance here.
Receiving.
We're going to back off here with you, Angry Azel. Can a grenade? Oh, look at the ceiling. Just might help. Just might be high enough for this one to at least hurt this guy. Then again, it might not. Oh well.
Proceeding.
Gandhi, you're done. Avrantios. We'll just give you this cover.
Ready to fire.
Now, I think that's a waste of a shot. I really, really do. Now, if I come here to try and dispel the mist, I work against our captures. So what we're just going to do is a close range, just in case, kind of overwatch right here.
I got this covered.
Now, let's keep inching forward with our snipers. Eddie, I'm going to remember this time that you don't have any will. Oh, that was not an easy shot, and you came through. Very, very good. And with our other two snipers, we're just going to do plain old overwatches down here pretty far, hoping to pick up this guy when he starts coming towards us. It's probably going to be the other guy that panicked that ends up running out first. Isn't that the way it always works? But, you know, we can hope.
I hope I get them.
Oh, good job. Oh, we hit the shield and he overwatched. That is fine by me. Because by overwatching, his shield isn't up. Oh, that's not fine by me. Oh, man. Who am I most angry with? Who do I want to teach him a lesson with the most? Doggone it. Landon, it's time for you to get healed. Alright. In fact, Landon, he shot the grenade on you. Do you have a line of sight from where you are? Not quite. What a bummer. So we're just gonna back you off.
I'm getting there.
And he hardly has anything left. So angry, it's your time to be angry. Oh, there's Overwatch there. So we're gonna come here.
Ready to fire.
Thank you. Now we have the Overwatch guy, and we need our snipers to do the job here and take out the Overwatch guy back there.
Landing. Need a better shot next time.
Guess it's my
Oh,
turn.
that was a damn good shot. I don't know. It's funny, man. The voice packs act like they missed when they didn't.
Steady. Enemy
Okay,
down.
our Overwatch is gone. We are free. We got two paralyzed guys here. The last guy that I'm aware of is back in here. And Marcus Fragger Joy, we recouped, even though you got a little banged up from that grenade, we recouped your double dash for a reason. I want you running around the corner.
Gotta keep going.
I want you finding this panicked guy. I want you getting up close to this panicked guy. And I want you to get rid of this panicked guy. Ooh. Is there a shot that gets rid of him? This has the best chance. His twerking days are over. Alright, there we go. So nice spread around of the old experience on there, and we did protect our base very nicely. Alright, we have repelled them for now. Alright, so what I'm thinking with this team here, oh, not this team. What I'm thinking with these guys here is, for the most part, we have some injuries. But for the most part, they really aren't that major right now. So this is what I'm thinking we're going to do at the moment. We have this base right here, and we need a Helios. Oh, this Helios has a different defensive module than it used to have. So there must, another Helios, they must have flown around. This one. Also, the defensive modules changed from what they were. I swear. They used to have different defensive modules that a viewer and myself were getting a little excited about seeing on these guys the last time I looked. And now they're not there. Well, I'm still going to jump down here and go after a Helios because we need it. And we're going to take on this Synedrian base. We're going to finish pissing them off and see if we can't... There's a Triton vivisection. What do you know? Because we got the captures of 2 Tritons. Now that we think about it. So I'm going to go and be aggressive and steal with this team, these 2 ships. We're going to come down to this haven and see if we can't take over the Helios. And then with this team, we are going to jump down here because I don't need the diplomacy hit. I need the diplomacy improvement. And then I'll have to decide, do I want to do the Citadel before or after the diplomacy hit with the stealing of the Helios? Because I think these guys will get there first. And that's the plan. So let's get our guys flying here first, down towards this Synedrian haven. And armor keeps getting built for us. It keeps on going. And now we're over here with our team here. And for the most part, I think we're all in pretty good health, pretty good shape over here with these teams. I'm not going to jump up here first. It's still attacking, working on corrupting that haven. I think since there's only 2 days, if I don't get down here now, in fact, look at that attitude change in 1 day. We got to go down here now. The heck with what the behemoth and its friend is doing down here. In fact, they even sent out another flyer. Let's see what kind of mission this guy's on. A raid flight. So he's going to have to be dealt with. But let's do this first because I'm worried about our attitudes that we're dealing with. Because diplomacy-wise, we're down to 5. So even if we do it first, if we get here first before the other guys get to steal the Helios, either way, we're going to need to climb back with attitude, whether we do it before or after the Helios theft. So let's just get ourselves flying down here. And we're going to be taking on a pretty tough mission. There we go. Fly down here. Are they both flying now? Yes, they are. And we're just going to see who makes it there first. Alright, so we've made it to the Citadel. 1 ship. The second ship will be there. And the Tiamat's actually really close here. So I'm just going to let everybody get to where they're going. And look at this. We found another Citadel over here. We knew there was one over here. And somehow I think what happened is our radar just was close enough to pick it up. Maybe that's because of this base raid we just had. It made it appear and become visible for us. So there is so much going on. Yeah, I can't begin to tell you. But we do have some Synedrian missions here to regain attitude. It's just time to get these things going and get our Helios stolen so we can get back up there and gain the true infiltrator armor to help us out, because that really does make a difference. So let's just get these guys flying. There's that one. And then we just got to wait for the other one to get to this right here. So we have 2 missions ahead of us. This is one of those rare times, and you're going to have to comment really fast once this mission is released, because I record same day that this gets released. I'll just try to do it in the evening after release, so I can at least get some kind of feedback. Which one do you want to see next? A cathedral? Or cathedral? A citadel? Or an airship theft? You let me know in the comments below. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.